And I think we're live. I think we're live. If you guys are in the chat, let us know if you can hear and see us okay. We haven't. I haven't been on a live stream in a long time on my channel, and this is Hayley's first live stream. Yeah, she's joining me tonight. We went thrifting today to a thrift store that we've actually never shown in a YouTube video before, and we found some really cool stuff. It was like a very unorganized place. Like you never know where. There's just like piles and piles of stuff everywhere. But we found some really cool clothing items, and then we went to a Goodwill after that and found a couple cool items I want to show you guys too. But we're going to do, I don't know how long this thing is going to last, maybe like 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. It just depends on how well it goes. I guess Mose is back there. There he is. Okay, he's out of here. He's already inspected the new goods. He's good to go. All right. So a couple people, I don't know how many people are watching. We're just on 157 so far. That's pretty good. Have the ladies gotten back to us about the shoes? No, we don't have their number or anything. I see them. The first lady that we offered, I see her at Goodwill all the time. So next time I see her off camera, I'll be like, hey, I'm serious. Like I will pay you a lot of money for your shoes. And I don't know. I don't think they
thought we were joking.
Yeah, either joking or
for
like
the video.
I either thought you were joking or she didn't like, because that's a big thing, you know, like somebody comes up and wants to buy all of your inventory. Oh, Moses back. So I don't know. We'll definitely try again in the future. Our TRN 70 just started my eBay here in the in the UK. It's awesome. I don't know too many UK eBay sellers, but I wish you the best of luck. Let's see.
Really clingy, right?
Mose is, yeah, we're usually not in here together. Brian Maruksa, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Mark Corbett says enjoyed the videos of the flea market. I appreciate that, Mark. Which one? We've had a lot of flea market videos lately. Mose, please. We're live on the air right now. Jesus Rodriguez says, what was your first item that you sold on eBay? It was a jacket out of my personal closet. It was an Adidas windbreaker. I probably got it at Goodwill. Hayley and I, when we first started dating, Hayley was really into shopping at Goodwill and then got me into it. And then here we are today. So I'm pretty sure I bought the jacket at Goodwill, wore it for a year or two, and then sold it for, I think, like $16 free shipping, and ended up losing a little bit of money because I didn't know how to ship it appropriately. Late to his own party. Yeah. We ate dinner, and we had dinner just a couple seconds ago, and just rolling a little bit behind. Chris, Rolling with Stones. What's up, man? Thanks for being here. Who else picked up a Babe Ruth poster? You can ask Hayley. She's been shipping those out all week long. I think we've sold maybe like 70 or 80 so far.
That's been awesome.
Yeah, for sure. You guys, most of them have been viewer sales, obviously, but we've been moving them out super. We ended up having, I think, 148 total. He thought it was 100, and we just took his word for it, but it ended up being about 148 all in all. So for $9, that's definitely a pretty good deal. All right, what's up, Donald? Just gonna skip through the chat a little bit. What's the most unique item that you flipped? Well, that brings us to today. Can you give me that bucket? I found this at Goodwill today, and I didn't know what it was worth. It's a bucket, literally like a 4-gallon bucket, 48 pressureless tennis balls, and we paid $6.89 for it. It's still in there. All the tennis balls look to be still in there. Again, $6.89 for it. It looks like I could probably get like $60 to $80 for this big bucket of tennis balls. We might take it maybe to play it against sports to see what they would give us, and maybe we'll take it to maybe just post it on Facebook Marketplace, because I don't want to ship something like this. You could ship this in a box with UPS ground, and it'll probably cost. It's probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 pounds or so. It might cost $20, but we'll probably try to move them locally on Facebook Marketplace. But this is a pretty unique item. $7, we'll definitely make money on this. Do you want to get some other clothes we found today?
Sure.
So this thrift store we went to, I don't want to say the name of it because I don't want to ruin it, but it's really interesting. A lot of old clothes in there, and all the clothes are like $1 a piece. Like we spent $15 on everything today, and it was a good day for sure. The Chanairs are live. What a great day. Yes, Miss Tahani. I recognize your name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Okay. So let's show a couple things. So this is a.
I thought this was so cute.
Yeah.
I thought it was vintage, but it's not.
So we saw there's a couple of dates on it, like written all over the place, and I think it's just like an older style but new sweater. Oh yeah, the big Mickey thingy on the back. The tag says Disney and Lucasfilms, and that's a dead giveaway why it's not vintage, because Disney didn't buy Lucasfilms until what, like 4 years ago or something. Oh, where was that? Where was that? Beans 19, the cutest couple on YouTube. Hi from New Jersey. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Jane, thank you. Let's see this one. I seem to be spending a lot more on shipping lately, and raising my prices to cover shipping makes my prices too high. Any help you can offer would be appreciated. So that's a really common problem with newer sellers, spending a lot of money on shipping. But what you have to think about is shipping is like, you can't, as long as you know how to ship things the appropriate way, they're going to cost the same. It's not like eBay is going to charge you more to ship something because you don't know what you're doing. It's like your own mistakes cause you to overpay. So for our business, we usually only ship things 4 ways. Either if it's under 16 ounces, we ship it first class. If it's over 16 ounces and can fit in a padded flat rate envelope via USPS, we ship it that way. If it's over 16 ounces and does not fit in that, we ship it either regular priority or UPS ground. If regular priority is too expensive, then we just go UPS ground. That's 99% of the stuff we ship out is one of those 4 ways. So I would just watch. I mean, there's a ton of YouTube videos about how to ship everything you could imagine. Anytime you have something weird and you don't know how to ship it, just YouTube or Google search how to ship X, and I'm sure you'll find at least 5 YouTube videos talking about it. Are you ever going to collab with the Cincinnati Picker? I would love to. John, if you're watching this, you're not. But if you are, I would love to collab. John's probably one of my favorite reseller YouTubers. I don't really watch a lot of resellers. Hayley does. Hayley watches more reseller content than I do nowadays, because she's like, learning clothing and all that stuff. But John's probably one of the only people that I still watch. Just a really nice guy all around. Do you have any luck selling trading cards that are not graded? No, I don't know anything about trading cards, so I don't really get into that. Question, Hayley, what type of items are you excited about buying and flipping other than shoes and items that are rare? It's a good question.
I don't know.
I mean, you've been doing a lot of clothing just because that's like the one thing that I don't really do. So like, it helps us.
I guess that was exciting because I was branching out on my own and doing something that you weren't doing. But I've already had 2 returns because things don't fit. So I don't know how I'm feeling right now.
the joys of selling clothing, for sure. I like that you're doing clothing, because that's, like I said, I don't really look for it. I'm looking for it now. Like almost everything we got today was clothing. But like when we go to thrift store, you don't even do the shoes anymore, really.
No, because I know you're gonna look through them.
Yeah, so. Yeah. When we first started thrifting, I was letting her go to the shoes first so she could like find stuff. And I would go to electronics, but now she goes straight to the clothes every time. She's finding some really good stuff too.
I like really cool jackets, like finding like vintage jackets.
Yeah, we found really cool. What, 2 or 3 today?
We found a couple. This is probably the least exciting.
That's pretty cool.
But I don't know.
They're all vintage. This store had like nothing but like old lady clothes, and you know how old lady clothes they're either really ugly or really awesome, and most of them were really ugly. But
this one was super fun.
Yeah,
like just the colors on it.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
They're all made in USA.
Cleanup Hitter says, "Tell Hayley we love her."
Aww.
Hello, Miss Laura. Appreciate you guys being here. What is the Wyatt? Oh wait, where'd I go? Well, loving New York always. Oh my gosh, I had one of those coats when I was a kid. Yeah, the vintage stuff's coming in style. So many people have things just in their attic that they don't even know is there. That's probably worth a good amount of money. So clean out your attic. Yeah. Is that the only? We had a couple more things. So remember, I found that one vest that was really cool. Oh, and that jacket.
It's not.
We got a super chat. Bradley Smith, $5 super chat. At what point would you suggest switching to mainly eBay? 150 items listed on Mercari. It's personal preference. I think Mercari is best to start out on if you're just getting into reselling and you want to do like as a side gig. I think Mercari is way easier to use. I mean, generally you can get about the same amount of money for your items than you can on eBay. So I would stick with Mercari as long as possible. I don't think it's possible to like have a huge reselling operation with Mercari, like thousands of items. But if you want to have, you know, a couple hundred, maybe even up to 300 or 400 listings just with Mercari, I think that's totally the way to go for sure. But as far as like moving from Mercari to eBay, that's up to you.
Here's another jacket we found.
Oh yeah, that one has lighthouses on it. Made in USA. It's got like elastic at the bottom and elastic on the, I guess it's like a bomber style. Is that what you call it? That's pretty cool. Do you ever buy Florsheim or Bostonian shoes? Not really. Not anymore. The only shoes I really look out for are like Alden. In terms of men's dress shoes, I look for Alden, like really nice like Johnson Murphy. Sometimes like maybe like 1 out of every 10 pairs I find I'll buy. They have to be like in perfect condition and like unique. 460 people, 435, but now it's 460. Hit that like button. Yeah, we appreciate that. There's Jenna, right?
Oh yeah, hey Jenna.
What's up? We're sitting down eating dinner with Everly, watching you guys. Thanks for watching. Aww. Jacket is the 90s.
She's 2.
Jenna. Oh yeah, Everly had their birthday. Happy birthday, Everly. How's the hat lot going? It's good. All the hats. Hayley actually listed all the hats. You photographed all the hats. I listed 23 or 24 of them, and you listed all the others. It took us like maybe 6.5 hours to get all the hats photographed and listed, which was faster than I thought it was going to take us. But everything's listed. We started auctions on eBay at $1 plus shipping. Some of them are up to like $30-$40. A lot of them are like over 20, between 20 and 30.
Yeah, it's doing well.
So we're excited to see how this thing ends. We'll post a video Thursday. The next video we post will be an update to that hat lot, talking about, I guess, some clarifying on it. Let's see. Let's go down to the bottom here. What does Hayley want to fund more than anything while thrifting? Something cool she's been ecstatic to find. Same for you.
I guess my biggest thing has been Lululemon.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You found some today, didn't you?
I did.
And those were nice. Those were like joggers almost.
Yeah, I found these Lulu joggers today.
Those are pretty nice. I don't know if these are men's or women's, but if they're men's, I might keep them if she lets me. But yeah, she found, I think, like 2 other pairs of women's leggings the other day. I've never found Lululemon, probably because I don't look in the women's clothing, but that's awesome. She's finding that. There's that. What is the selling limit for 1099 forms? This year, it's $20,000. If you sell less than $20,000 on eBay, they won't send you 1099 unless you have over 200 transactions. So the limit is 200 transactions or $20,000. But you still have to report all of your income as income. Flipping accountant, shout out him. He knows what I'm talking about. And then next year, I think it's going to drop to $400 because eBay realizes that there's probably millions of people that are selling on eBay making less than $20,000 per year that aren't paying sales tax. And then the IRS probably was like, hey, we should lower these limits from 20,000 to 400. So starting next year, if you sell more than $400 on eBay, you will get a 1099 form, and that income will be reported.
I was just laughing at that comment. He is sleeping in the back.
Oh, yeah.
And Moses right there.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. Oh. He just loves to photo bomb, video bomb. Miss Barbara says she'll give me a family discount for the Lululemons. I'll pay you double what you paid. What is that? There should be that vest.
Yeah, I have it right here.
Are you okay by there? Oh yeah. Okay, so I found this vest today at that thrift store. It was $1. The tag says Weathercaster, a modern idea made in the USA. It's vintage, and I thought it was super cool because it is embroidered with Shakespeare and 2 Shakespeare patches, Ugly Stick rods, and just the Shakespeare one. Shakespeare is like a fishing company. They make rods and reels. Classic. I don't know if they're top of the line, but I've got 2 Shakespeare. I've actually got 2 Ugly Sticks in the shed out there. So I thought this was a super cool find. I don't know what size it is. It looks. I don't know if it would fit me. Maybe like an adult medium. But for $1, I'm definitely not leaving that for sure. There. Oh, grab those 2 like Native American shirts. Those were really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I found these.
So these they're not dated. They have like something written down here with a copyright. They're both made in USA. The tag is Lita, Prescott, Arizona. Both of them are, I don't know what size they are, but they're single stitch. This one has like beads on it. I don't know if you can tell, beads on this, the graphic up here, and the sleeves look like that. It's all single stitch. That one, the white one looks like that. And then the black one has like, you can't really see it on camera, but it has like puff paint, like the outside feathers or flowers, whatever this is like 3D puff paint with like jewels and stuff in the middle. It's really, really cool. Again, single stitch, only one stitch, single stitch, made in USA. Really cool. Again, $1. All the clothing. I don't know. Like they had a ton of clothing there. I don't know why they have so much when it's so cheap as well. Oh yeah, some super chats. Let's go back. There we go. This one, Hops and Barley Homestead, $9.99 super chat. Thank you guys so much. Congrats to you both. Your success is well deserved. Haley, and they spelled your name right. Look at there. Haley, I'm a past colleague of your dad, and of course, still his friend. He's very proud. Thank you
so much.
Her dad, he has this lady at his work that like, I don't know. Like when we told your dad about the YouTube channel, I feel like he was like, I'm just uninterested. He was like, I'll look at it sometimes, but he's not like a YouTube guy. And then when he started his new job, he was telling some lady at work about me, and she was like, oh, Harry Tornado. Like some random lady at his work recognized me, and then she's been like, oh, you got to watch his new video. He and Haley are doing that. So he's watching more of the videos, but that's awesome. He's a good guy. And thank you for the
thank you so much.
Super chat. I appreciate that. There's one more down here. Shauna Russell, $5 super chat. What's your profit threshold on eBay? Are some items just not worth it? That's a good question.
First off, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah. First off, thank you for the $5. Generally, us and most other resellers I know operate at about a 50% profit margin. So if we sell something for $100, or if we have not 100, if we have like $100 in sales, we might on average make about $50 in taxable income after fees, shipping, and cost of goods. That I guess that number doesn't sound right, but like $100 item, we'd probably make a little bit more than that. But increase it $1,000 in sales. Like if we say we had $1,000 in sales this weekend, we're probably going to walk away with about $500 of that in taxable income after fee, shipping, and cost of goods. So that's our profit. Some items not worth it. Yeah, some items are not worth it. But we're okay with selling smaller items as long as they don't take a lot of time to photograph or prep or pack. I call that the 3 Ps of sourcing. First one is profit. Make sure it's actually going to sell. I'm not going to buy something for $1 if nobody wants it. I'm not just going to pay for $1 or something. But if I'll pay, like at the flea market video this past weekend, we bought all those plushes. Those were like $1 a piece, and they're going to sell for $15 free shipping. So it's not a lot of money, but they're all super clean, easy to photograph, easy to ship. They don't need any prepping. I got the P's. I forgot the P's. The profit, the packet, the prep, and the packing. Profit, prep, packing. They didn't need any prep. The profit was there. They didn't need any prep, and packing is easy. Just throw them in a box. May put them in a poly bag or something. But like I'm not going to buy a VCR for $10 if it's going to sell for $30 because the packing is a little annoying on that. I'm not going to buy like a really dirty pair of Nikes that are going to sell for $20 if we got to spend 15 minutes cleaning them. So just make sure it fits the 3 Ps. What was that? Oh, Judson. Hit the like button, people. Thanks, Judson. I appreciate that, man. He's a friend and neighbor. I gave him a heck of a deal the other day when you were, I forget where maybe it was when you were at camp the second week. He came over to get the ghost blow molds, one of them. And he and his wife came over to get one item. And in our death pile, I was like, you guys want this? Because they're resellers too. I was like, you want this? Take this too. He ended up leaving with probably like $400 worth of stuff. I think I charged him like $100 for everything. So Justin, you're a good guy, man. I appreciate it. The niche lady, how's it going? I've yet to find a single stitch tee. It's they're not plentiful. We don't find them all the time. If you can find a thrift store like we went to today with a lot of older clothing, you have a better chance of finding it there. But every so often you'll see one. Sometimes you can just like peruse the t-shirt racks and just look at the stitching like on the side of the shirts, and you can kind of look at them that way. I found a lot that way, but it's frustrating because a lot of the newer companies are manufacturing new shirts to be single stitch, like Aeropostale and Hollister and stuff. So you'll see a single stitch, like, ooh, and you grab it, and it's like a Hollister t-shirt from 2019. So that's a little frustrating. Let's see. Big Drift Thrifts and a $4.99 super chat. No question. Just great to see you both. I'll chip in to purchase cold drinks and snakes for your mail carrier. Thank you, Allison.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Somebody commented on a video earlier today and said, I think it'd be a great idea if you got a cooler and put it on your porch and filled it with drinks and snakes for your mail carriers. They'd love that. But I'm sure she meant to write snacks, but I thought it was hilarious thinking about a cooler of snakes. Somebody responded and they're like, you should put 2 coolers on your porch, one labeled snakes and one labeled drinks, and just see which one they open up. Oh, I don't have 2 coolers, but we should get one. How would you go about shipping a 28 by 35 painting? Good question. Probably put some pool noodles around the edges. Like take some pool noodles, cut them like a sub sandwich, open them up, wrap it around the edges, bubble wrap it a ton, and then probably put it in a box as well. That's one reason I would probably avoid selling stuff like that unless it's worth thousands of dollars, because it's very annoying to pack. There was another super chat before that one. Chick Rocker. Hello to you both. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm loving the new Hayley finds. Totally what I'm always looking for. Are you going to Vegas in October along with Roots and the others? Yes. Hayley and I will both be in Las Vegas in October for the Boss Reseller Remix. I'm pretty sure tickets are still available. If you guys want to come, it's a 3-day event. I forget the dates. It's 18th. I think the night of the 18th is like a meet and greet. And then I don't know. It's like a Monday, a Tuesday to Friday or something. You can check them out on Instagram, Boss Reseller Remix. Check it out. Rally Roots will be there. Mark II, Not Your Dad CPA will be there. We'll be there. I think maybe Casey, Rockstar Flipper will be there. Maybe. I think he's going to be there. Couple other research. I mean, a lot of people, but those are just who I can think of off the top of my head. But check it out. It should be a fun time. Let's see. What is this one? What do you recommend, or how do you keep track of the miles you drive when you are sourcing? I use an app called Mile IQ. I think that's what I use. Let me check here. It just kind of does it. Yeah. Mile IQ. You just kind of download it on your phone. I think you have to pay for it. I think it's like $10 a year or something like that. But it just tracks all of your miles, and anytime you drive, it automatically tracks it, and then you can say if it was a personal drive or a business drive just by swiping left or right, kind of like Tinder. It's the Tinder of taxable mileage tracking. Let's scroll up here to make sure I didn't miss anything. Did we get this one? We got this one for Shauna. Yeah, we got that one. Bo Johnson. Here's a question. Have you considered buying any liquidation pallets? Thank you guys. You all rock. No. The margins on wholesale and liquidation just aren't as high as flea markets and thrift stores. And we live in like the mecca of really good thrift stores and flea markets. I mean, we have a Goodwill Bins 5 minutes from our house. We just have the ability to source things super cheap. So I would only get into liquidation or wholesale if you couldn't find cheaper items somewhere else. Because with liquidation wholesale, you're going to deal with, broken items, stuff that's not in the box. Mm-hmm. And your margins, best case scenario, you're going to make like 40%, 40 to 50%. Best case, usually more like 30 to 40. And I would rather, spend $1 to make 100 rather than spend $100 to make 30. Okay, we definitely got some more super chats down here. Okay, we got that one. We got Big Drift. Oh, Osborne to Thrift. What's up, Tim? Give me tips. I'm bad at this. Shout out Tim. Tim is definitely not bad at this. He's probably probably the best.
Yeah.
He's probably the best reseller that we know. Just shout out him. His channel's taken off lately, probably because the video that we did together has like 270,000 views or something. It's all because Tim's in the thumbnail. That's the only reason that video did so well. But if you guys are not following Tim, definitely go check it out. Osborne to Thrift. Just killer, like 25 grand a month in eBay sales, working all by himself, just thrifting. It's fun to watch. I don't think we'll ever be there. I don't think we'll ever be on his level. But Tim, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. No tips for you. OG and Z, what's up, guys? 19.99 super chat. No question.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Just saying, hey, thanks for everything always, and keep the lives coming. Mark and Zoan. I recognize you guys. We talk on Instagram a lot. You comment on all the videos we post. I appreciate you guys being such an active member of our little community here. Super asses. Do you literally buy every Mario game you come across? What consoles, game systems have you had the most profit in buying? Not every Mario game. Like, what did we buy recently? Like Super Mario Galaxy that ended up being not very good, like a $15 or $20 game. I mean, if it's cheap, if the games are like $1 or $2 and they're Mario, I'll buy them. Your mom's calling me. We'll call her back, or you can text her. So yeah, I mean, it's just about the price. You know, if the price is right, I'll buy anything. Dan, $5 super chat with no message. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. Dan the man. Blind, $5 super chat. Any advice for new flippers? Sorry if you answered this already. Just got here. Love watching you guys and the deals you get. Blind, thank you so much for the $5. My advice for new flippers: if you haven't started at all, I would probably recommend starting with Mercari. Mercari is a lot easier to learn and work with than eBay. I think eBay is better overall for like bigger sellers if you want to make it a big full-time operation. But if you just want to flip stuff on the side, you know, make a couple $100 a month or $1,000 a month or something, I think Mercari is the way to go. Start with stuff you already have, stuff you already own in your house that you just don't need or don't want anymore. Once you sell that, just stick with categories that you know at first. Like if you have a really good knowledge of video games, just learn what video games are worth and look for those. Unfortunately, that's a very competitive market to be in. So maybe stick with something that you know that isn't so competitive. Like for me, I look for golf clubs a lot because not a lot of resellers. I mean, because of me, a lot of people are looking for golf clubs now, but that's not something you can just pick up and learn. It's something that takes a good amount of time to figure out what's actually valuable. So start with stuff you have already. Start with what you know. Start small, both in physical, like small packages. Don't start selling big boom boxes or TVs or something, because you don't know what you're doing when it comes to shipping. You could lose a lot of money. So start small items, like small prices as well. Maybe nothing over $100, just so you don't get scammed. And then just go from there. Watch a lot of YouTube videos. I learned everything that I know from watching other people on YouTube. Joseph, huge fan, man. I've been following y'all for about a year now and just started full-time a month ago after I left the police department. Joseph, I don't blame you a bit for leaving the police department. It's a crazy time in this world, and I wish you the best of luck in full-time reselling, man. I think you're going to do great. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything here. Adventures with Victoria, $4.99 super chat to get more snakes for your mail person. They're going to have more snakes than they know what to do with. Thank you so much, Victoria. We appreciate that. The Flipping Accountant, $4.99 super chat. Hi from Alabama. Big fan. Thanks, Justin. We appreciate you being here. Guys, if you haven't seen his channel either, definitely go check it out. He is he's an accountant, and he's pretty good about answering like tax questions and stuff. Anybody who's not a tax professional like myself or any other dummy on the internet, don't take tax advice from us. But from the Flipping Accountant or Mark, Not Your Dad CPA, those are the guys to go to for your tax questions. Also, Justin, the Flipping Accountant, is the guy to go to for Amazon FBA, like Lego, Walmart haul videos. His channel has been growing super fast lately, and definitely a fun thing to watch. The Niche Lady, $5 super chat. I'm asking again because I'm dying to know, what price were you thinking you could pay? What price were you thinking you would pay when offering to buy all of that lady's shoes? I mean, she had really good ones and then like not so good ones, So I think probably the average sales price for us for like, all of the shoes on average would maybe be like $30-$35 plus shipping. So I would probably be on board for like $20 per pair. Any more than that, I'd really have to like look up comps on everything and make sure they were legit, because if there's, a couple pairs of Jordans that we're hoping that we're going to sell for a lot and then they turn out to be fake, then that would kind of ruin the whole deal. So I don't think I could pay more than $20 per pair. But again, it just depends. Like sometimes they have really, really good shoes out and sometimes they're just kind of basic, but they're all clean, which is what we like. So I'd say if she has, 100 pairs, $20, that's 2,000, right? Was it 2,000?
Yeah.
It's $2,000. So maybe if we walk up to her with $2,000 in cash next week, she will be more willing to to say yes or no. Both of the ladies just seemed like taken off guard, like they didn't know what to say.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, it's a lot. Somebody comes and wants to buy your whole table, and you've got a lot of inventory like that. It's a lot of money for most people. So I definitely understand their hesitation. And thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that. Please show and explain single stitch. Can you grab one of those shirts over there? This is my Lululemon shirt. Not Lululemon. Yeah, this is Lululemon.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really have stitching.
No, mine does.
I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's just show them this one. So you can tell this one doesn't really.
Yeah, it has a single stitch on the sleeve.
Oh yeah.
Like right
okay.
Here.
Okay. All right. So I'll show this to the camera. So on this shirt, you see there's just one line of stitching, like right there, just one single line. It's on the sleeve and also on the bottom. You can see there's just one line of stitching. On most modern shirts, there's going to be 2 lines of stitching. I guess they did it to make the shirts more durable or something. But generally, if you see a shirt that looks old and has one line of stitching like that, it's a vintage shirt. You can call it single stitch. So single stitch, double stitch. It kind of means exactly what you think it means. Can't figure out super chat. Dan, that's the guy that goes. Dan, I appreciate you. You don't have to super chat again. Just send a message and we'll look for it. If you guys see Dan's message and we don't see it, just yell until we see it. Sold a pair of shoes for $600. Dang, Kevin, that's awesome, man. Jason, $5 super chat. How do you keep track of purchases, expenses, sales? Good question. So the first thing you should do is start your own, like a separate checking account for your business. It doesn't have to be a business account. Just open another checking account with your bank for free and just put like $100 in there and use that as the money to start your business. You use that at thrift stores, that debit card associated with that account. Have eBay pay you into that account, have Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark, whatever, pay you into that account. And that one account is just for business. And then once you go from there, you can use like a manual spreadsheet, like Hustle and Hooks has an Excel spreadsheet. You can like manually type in all your sales and it'll track all your profits for you. Or you can use an automated program like GoDaddy Bookkeeping or QuickBooks. And that way you can just link that business checking account to that program and they kind of track everything for you. We use GoDaddy Bookkeeping. It's awesome. It's like $10 a month. It's like $120 a year. And it's the best money we have ever spent in our business. I go in there like once every week and a half to 2 weeks just to make sure all the recent transactions are in the right categories. And that's it. We're in the process of refinancing our house and they needed like a year-to-date profit and loss statement for the business. And if you're not tracking that, that's like stressful. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how much money I've made this year. But with GoDaddy Bookkeeping, I just went and just clicked profit and loss year to date, had a chart and just clicked print and then save as PDF and emailed it to them. It had all the expenses, all the income for the whole year. And, it showed our total year to date profit. So it's definitely worth it. I think Hustle and Hook spreadsheet, their spreadsheet tracks individual items more. Like I sold this thing for this amount of money. I got it on this date at this location for this amount of money. So it's much more detailed. GoDaddy Bookkeeping is just like, you spent $500 at Goodwill in total this month. You made $5,000 on eBay this month. So you got a profit of like $4,500 this month, roughly. So we don't track individual items per se. We just keep track of our total money in and our total money out, not our individual items. Love the love coming from all the resellers. Thank you, Omnifarious86. I like that name. Henry S says he's a flopper. Henry, good job, man. Let's see. How do you deal with shipping fees on larger, non-expensive items? Do you put profits in the shipping price or don't bother at all selling on eBay? If they're non-expensive items, I probably wouldn't bother at all selling. Like we sold that mirror this past weekend. There's like the tequila mirror.
Oh yeah.
And Hayley, I probably spent like 20 minutes packing that thing up. And then what was the other thing that sold? The teapot. Yeah. That dadgum teapot that we got from Miss Petra. I paid $5 for it. I was like, we'll just auction it off and just see what happens. It sold for $2 plus shipping. So the whole time it took me like 10 minutes to pack it up because we didn't have a box for it. And I was just like Frankensteining a box together the whole time, thinking about how we're losing money on the purchase. So it's
Okay.
it's okay, but it is frustrating. But yeah, if it's larger stuff like that, this thing of tennis balls, like this, I'm probably not gonna sell this on eBay, because chances are there's somebody around here in our town that plays tennis and can use that and will be willing to pay pretty close to eBay prices. I'm not gonna bother with shipping something like that. Because there's some listed on eBay right now for like $70 plus $50 shipping, and that's just crazy. So anytime I have a big item, like that, I had that Led Zeppelin poster that we picked up recently, probably gonna list that on Facebook Marketplace. It's just not worth shipping something like that.
Cherry tomatoes.
Who said that? Oh, this one. Christopher Tobias, $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Harry Tomatoes. I appreciate all you guys that have bought that shirt. When I had the design made up and I showed it to you, you were like, I don't really like it. I'm like, no, it's funny. Trust me, it's fine. I think we ended up selling, I don't even know, like maybe like 120 shirts or something.
Wow.
So I definitely appreciate you guys supporting us there.
Money.
Money, what? Oh.
And then you guys missed mine and Mary's.
Oh, what's it? I'm scrolling back up, make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't see that. We got all those. I'm gonna scroll back down here. We got Jason's, we got Christopher's. This is next. Benjamin Rosado, $5. Hey, Haley, Tornado, and my little furry friend. Question: how would I remove latex paint from some potential profitable Jordan 9s retro? Latex paint.
I think we'll have to divert to Mo's on that. Just kidding.
Mose, what do you think? No, I don't think he's
not there.
He's not there. I mean, the only way I know how to get paint off is with paint thinner, but I'm not sure you want to use that on Jordans. I don't know.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh, he's coming. Mose, what do you think? How do you get latex paint off of Jordans? What was that? Yeah, he says you shouldn't use paint thinner on Jordans either. So I'm not sure. I'm sure if you maybe Google it, because I feel like latex paint is probably a pretty common thing that gets on Jordans. So maybe Google it or YouTube search. I'm sure you can find a pretty good answer. 874 people watching. I appreciate you guys being here. This is awesome. I think this is the only live stream we've done this month. So we're just trying to end the month on a bang here. Happy to be having so many people hanging out with us tonight. Chili Dog Production Company. I'm curious what you guys produce other than maybe it's chili dogs. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate that.
There's a few more, I think. See, you can see them at the top.
You can see them at the top here. Okay, what is this one? Oh, we can just click on them. JSL 020 $4.99 super chat. Since you only resell and do YouTube now, what did you show proof to make on eBay, Amazon? I'm trying to buy a new car. Okay. So like, how do we prove our income? So when we refinanced the house recently, since Haley quit her job, they had to use just my income for the last 2 years. So we just gave them our tax returns. Like when you file your taxes at the end of the year, it'll, after your expenses and everything, you'll have your taxable income. And that's what you have to, that's what the bank considers your income. Like that's like there's some people that say they make 6 figures, selling on eBay, but then after expenses and all that stuff, they have a taxable income of like $4,000. And if you do that, yeah, you won't owe a lot of money on taxes. But if you try to refinance your house or buy a car or something like that, they're going to think you make $4,000 a year and they're not going to finance that thing for you. So we just print off our tax returns from the last 2 years and emailed it over to them. Gugon. Josh 2005 says Gugon. Probably talking about removing the paint from the Jordans. That would probably work.
The next one. Hey, can you guys please check my $10?
Which? Oh man, this is. Oh, okay. We got to go faster. Shane M. $2 cheaper. How much is an average grocery bill? What do we spend? Like $100 a week, $150 a week, something like that. We spent over 200 last time, but we got a lot of snacks. I was let loose. You have missed a super chat, Harry Tornado. I don't know where.
Yeah, click on.
Oh, wait. Here's one. Hello, Clink49. Would you wear a Harry Tomatoes shirt and pants of accomplishment while thrifting when you hit 150K? Thank you for all you do. Of course, I would love to do that. When we hit 150K, I'll do that. Harry Tomatoes shirt and the pants of accomplishment. If you don't know what that is, go back and watch my 100 subscriber special back in like early 2019. It's still live. It's still live. You can see that. Your PCMD $5 super chat. What do you use to print your labels? Also, do you take requests on items to look for if you have a guaranteed sale? We use a Rollo thermal printer. There's a ton of thermal printers on the market, and they're all pretty decent. We just use a Rollo because it's the most popular one. But that's what we use. Do I take requests? People ask me to look out for stuff, but honestly, it's just really hard to keep up for like who wants what and the emails and stuff. So I generally remember the items that people want, but I have a problem like remembering who the person was that wanted it. Like the cameras from this last flea market video. I remember somebody told me they wanted those, but I don't remember who they were.
Click on
the chili dog. Oh, there we go. Where'd it go? Where?
See, they're like disappearing.
Oh, wait, there it is. Chili dog. So this is a two-part question. Does Tim ever have issues with cockroaches with all those electronics? I just got fined $350 by Rolex for using the word date just to describe a watch. That is a big question. So the first part, you would probably have to ask Tim. I've never heard of him having issues like that. And we sell a lot of electronics as well, and we've never had issues. You would think like buying stuff at the Goodwill bins, you would have more issues with stuff like that. But never. Like in 2.5, 3 years, I've been buying stuff at the Goodwill bins. I've never even seen a bug, which is weird. Now that's it. That's weird. But I guess they maybe fumigate or something, spray their stuff before they put it out.
Okay.
$20 super chat. Angelito Griffiths.
Thank
you so much. Thank you for all the info you give. I'm a fairly new subscriber, but in the past few months, I learned a lot from your videos. So thank you. Much love from Australia. Wow, all the way from Australia. Awesome. It's late. Is it late there or is it early there? I don't know. But Angelito, thank you so much for watching and becoming a new subscriber to the channel. We greatly appreciate you watching the videos and definitely appreciate the $20 Australian dollars as well. I think those are even more than US dollars. I think. I don't know. They're different, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Okay, let me scroll back up here and make sure. Oh, and the other part of that guy's question, the Rolex thing, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of I've never sold a Rolex. I've never even seen a Rolex in real life. So I don't know anything about that, but it doesn't surprise me. I would be surprised if you actually got fined, like how they figured out who you are and like sent a fine to your house. I mean, that I've never heard of that. But as far as like companies claiming that they're going to sue you, that happens kind of all the time for like random stuff. Like I actually got a cease and desist letter when I sold a razor. We got a shaving razor at the bins, like the Overstock store, sold it on Amazon. And then like literally like the next day I got overnighted cease and desist papers from the company that owned the razor. They're like, hey, we need to know exactly where you got this razor, who gave it to you, who your supplier is. We want all of your supplies sent back to us. We're going to sue you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey man, I just found a razor at an Amazon store and I sold it for like $14. I don't know what the big deal is. So I just told them that, and they I don't have any more. Sorry. I've already sold it. Can't get it back. And that's pretty much it. Your videos are motivating me to start reselling as a side hustle. Can't wait. That's awesome. Nathaniel, we appreciate you. I'll look at Mo's back there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We got Angelito. We got Chili Dog. Oh, we got JSL. We got that one. We got that one. We got that one. We got that one. How much can I buy your shrimp Christmas decoration? Yes. You know, funny enough, Haley would love to sell that to you. I probably had 30 people reach out to me via Instagram or email wanting to buy that. And I'm never selling it. It's going to get passed down to our grandchildren one day. Love you both. Love you too, Carla. Shout out Mose. Barbara, it was 15 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. All right, I'm going to scroll all the way down. New comments. If you have sent a super chat and I didn't see it for some reason, comment right now. We're fresh. The last comment I see is from Tammy. Miss Tammy says, been unemployed since OCT, having a hard time finding a job. So eBay is full time right now. A lot of people have made that switch. They had a lot of job issues with COVID and stuff like that. And several people I know have resorted to selling stuff on eBay. And a lot of those people are making more money doing that than they were at their job that they didn't have anymore. Don't sell OtterBox. That is great. Jonathan is correct. Do not sell OtterBox on eBay or really anywhere. I wouldn't mess with it. OtterBox, I think they have at least 20,000 lawyers and teams that just send letters and Veros to people. Edward, you sent a super chat. Tell me what the super chat says. I don't know what it said. Hey, guys, love the vids. Question for Haley. What videos or research did you look into for clothing? Any favorite YouTubers?
Oh, I don't even know.
Like I've seen you watching Hustle at Home Mom a good bit. I've seen you watching who's the other?
I don't even know.
Hustle at Home Mom is probably like the best women's clothing seller on YouTube that I know of. There's others that I don't know of, obviously.
A lot of it's just come from like looking things up in
the
the store.
Like those Gold Day jeans.
When you like go through the jeans, like I guess I started with jeans. When you go through the jeans, you can like feel the fabric. Like some of the fabric feels different, and you're like, this feels like a really good quality. And I look it up. Yeah,
that's a great. And when you're starting out, you really should spend hours in the thrift store looking up everything because that's the easiest way.
At this point, anytime we go to a thrift store, Josh is like, let's go. I'm ready to go. And I'm like,
in and out.
No, I want to keep looking.
Yeah, I'm in and out in like 15 minutes. And Haley is just, the last 10 minutes of every thrift trip is just me standing right beside her.
Follow me with the buggy and just like stand.
You ready to go yet? She's like, did you look at the men's clothes? I'm like, yes, I've looked at everything in the entire store 3 times. Let's see, what was super chat above. I guess I missed that one. I don't know. Super chat, but would you ever consider doing a live YouTube video? This is a live YouTube video, so I'm not 100% sure what else you could be referring to. Oh, here's a super chat right here. Where'd it go? I don't do but there it is. There it is. TR and ATY $5 super chat. Hi guys, love your content so much. Recently bought a set of golf clubs and was wondering whether to part them out or to keep them as a lot. Good question. If it's an older set, like if it's not super shiny, if it doesn't look like modern, if it's kind of like dull and like old looking, I'd probably keep it as a set. If it is a complete set, if it's like 3 through pitching wedge or something like that, I'd keep it as a complete set. If it's a newer set within the last 5 to 10 years, maybe you might could look at splitting them up and selling them individually. Generally, you make a little bit more money selling them individually, but of course they take a little bit longer to sell if you break them up. So old set, keep it together. New set, sometimes part it out depending on what eBay sold comps are. Thanks for the super chat. Do stores tell you not to film? No, actually. Usually the Goodwill people are like, that lady at the bench, she's like, I saw myself in one of your videos the other day. Yeah. I said, Lord have mercy, I look fat. And I was like, you're not fat. She's so nice. She's in there all the time. Yeah, all the Goodwill employees at that location, like the Ben's location, they all watch the channel. They love it. That one guy was like, I was telling him about the channel and what we film at like yard sales and stuff. He's like, oh, you should come film in here. And I like had my GoPro on. I was like, I'm filming right now. I was like, you've been in my videos before. It is. It goes really fast. I'm really sorry if we're missing anything, guys.
Yeah.
Yasik, $5 super chat. Did eBay's selling fees decrease now that eBay bypasses PayPal and drops money directly into the bank account, or did eBay just take over PayPal's fees? That's a good question. So yeah, eBay charges a fee that is very similar to PayPal's. It's slightly lower. Like PayPal was, I think, like 3% plus 30 cents per transaction, and now eBay is like 2.7% or something. It really doesn't make a difference. I mean, most people are making about the same amount of money as they were with PayPal and now on eBay managed payments. eBay's not going to do that. eBay's not going to take over all this extra work that PayPal is doing and not increase their revenue. You know, they're a publicly traded company. But I don't blame them. I think that was perfect. Like increase just barely enough to say, oh, it's actually a little cheaper sometimes, but it's usually about the same.
Austin McKee wants us to come to his wedding.
Austin McKee.
Wait, you went too far.
Where's that?
Go back up.
Go back up?
Yeah. Right there.
Right there. Will you please come to our wedding on October 3rd in California? We love you. You know, we're actually going to be in Los Angeles. We're leaving on we're going to be in Los Angeles for a YouTube conference. It's like September 28th until October 1st. So can you move your wedding up like two days? Or we'll just show up to the venue early and you can just like take a picture of us. We'll take a picture of us at the venue and then you can Photoshop it in later. Art Vandalay, what's up, man? $4.99 super chat.
I did go once by myself. I went to the post office for the first time by myself the other day.
That was big. That was big. Yeah. I have been taking our packages to the post office every single day. And the other day I was doing something like editing a video or something. And you're like, I guess I can
go to the video with.
Oh yeah, I was doing the Hammock live, the live with Todd from Hammock. And I was like, she's like, well, you know, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, well, you could go to the post office. Yeah. And she did. And then, of course, you know, past the Goodwill on the way to the post office. So she stopped there, found a couple things as well. Edward Adams, £4.49. Here's another for you guys. Just a huge fan from Liverpool, UK. Have you ever been? I've never, excuse me, never been across the pond, mate.
I think the problem is that
whoa, go, Chili.
Wow.
Chili Dog Production Company, $50. Yeah, I reached out to appeal a Vero for selling a taco watch I got at the bin store. The email I sent to appeal was the lawyer for Rolex. Next thing I know, I get a cease and desist letter with a fine attached for $350, or they were going to sue me. That sucks, man. I'd totally believe that. You know why I believe that? Because you got the watch at the bin store. Not just me, so many people have had problems with random items at the bin store with Veros or, you know, third-party sellers claiming, you know, counterfeit items selling on Amazon FBA. It's crazy, man. Like, just, really be careful with that stuff. Anytime you get something at one of the bin stores, overstock Amazon stores, if it's good, you know, if you find like, oh, I found 20 of these and they all sell for $80 a piece on eBay, chances are something like this is going to happen. Nobody's just going to throw all that crap at the bin store that's going to sell for $80 a piece. There's some catch to it. So I'm so sorry that happened, but thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, here's a good question. What games do you play? I just got my Oculus Quest 2 virtual reality headset. I probably have tan lines because I've been playing that thing so much. But I really love that. We've been playing Beat Saber. That's friggin' sick. We've been playing Rec Room Paintball, which is super, super sick. Love it. Best investment ever, right?
Yeah. Moses is so bad at this.
Moses is like, what? Oh, over 1,000 people. Over 1,000 people watching right now. Thank you guys so much. This is great. Veronica Hippolito, $5 super chat. Didn't get a message, but I appreciate that. Thank you. El Gugnuka. Hello, I'm from Indonesia, and I like your video on the flea market. Thank you so much for watching. It's crazy that we have people watching from Indonesia and China and Russia and Ireland. Yeah, he's kind of scary looking. What's the hardest first step for new resellers in your experience? I would say getting used to the work. I think people see, you know, us and other people on YouTube make it seem easy, like, oh, these dummies just, you know, go to flea market, make thousands of dollars. And there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that people just don't know until you get into it. You know, the listing and shipping and organizing, keeping track of the books and paying taxes and all that stuff. There's a lot that goes into it. It's awesome. I mean, we both love our job. We're both super happy that I got fired and then Hayley quit her job to join me full time. It's awesome. But both of us are working a lot and we love it. And we're not working more than we want to, which is ideal. But yeah, it's just hardest first step is just realizing everything that it takes to be successful. Lance Graham, you guys are awesome to watch. You got a scary picture there, man. Ooh, get it out of there. Oh, okay. Let me go to new comments here. There's super chat somewhere. I saw it. Green. There it is. Kristen Rollins, $5. Want to start selling on eBay, but I live in Hawaii. Do you think it's possible to make decent money? I worry about shipping. So if you ship stuff with flat rate, like USPS flat rate envelopes or medium flat rate boxes, stuff like that, it's going to cost the same. You can ship, if you have an item that fits in a padded flat rate envelope and you're a top rated seller on eBay, you can send it all the way to me in South Carolina, which is pretty much worst case scenario in terms of distance for you, for $7.76. So I would maybe focus on maybe clothing or like small shoes that you could do flat rate. Because other than that, if you ship regular priority, it is going to be fairly expensive. Brandoku SD, where can I buy a laptop really cheap? Shout out my man Eric. Goes by College Picker on Instagram. He's always buying like laptops and stuff used from pawn shops, fixing them up or upgrading the memory or stuff like that, and then selling them on his Instagram. So reach out to him on Instagram, again, the College Picker, and see if he has one for you. The laptop we're using right now, I got from him. It was like a $2,000 laptop. He bought it for $300 because it was broken, and he just like reset it, and then it worked fine. Sold it to me for $500. I just walked into a restaurant and someone yelled, "Oh my God, are you watching Harry Tornado?" Oh, that's crazy. We were eating at Panda Express the other day, on a side of town we're not normally on, and I don't think there's only been like once or twice when I've been recognized outside of a thrift store or flea market. Once was at the grocery store, and then these people, they were eating the whole meal, and then they went outside, I guess saw my car, like the sticker on the back, and then came back inside, and they're like, are you the YouTube guy? It is crazy. They're really nice. I got a tag watch on Shop Goodwill and sold it to a pawn shop to avoid Veros on eBay. That's a pretty good idea. You definitely won't get a Vero that way, but you probably gave up a good amount of the potential profit, because a pawn shop is they're trying to make money as well. Storage Chasers is here. What's up, guys? Thank you for being here. That's the guy and his wife, the nice lady who gave us the acorn squash. Yeah, they're really nice. Ready, Set, Resale Ben. I've had people reach out to me about getting Veros from the Ben stores as well. Yeah, man, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to entirely give up on them, but I've had issues. I know Dante, Prison of Profit, he's had issues. A lot of people have had issues. Again, just if it's too good to be true, if you find a bunch of one thing, they all look brand new and they all look, I found a bunch of, when I went with Sean to Dream Deals, we found a bunch of these like GPS navigation code things for like Mercedes-Benz, and they were all worth like $100, like sold comps on eBay for $100. And we found like eight or nine of them. And I was like, there's no way I'm selling this stuff, man. No way. That's just begging to get a Vero. Since when does Josh have a late night live? Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Yakov? Thanks for being here, man. 8:02 p.m. That is kind of late. I should be in bed by now. We have been going for 58 minutes and 36 seconds. We're gonna slow it down here. Let me check these last couple super chats. Oh, where'd it go? Netflips. Cool name. $4.99 super chat. Love the content, you guys. Your channel and knowledge inspired my channel. By the way, Josh, do you play fantasy football or Hayley? LOL. We do not. No, we do not. I don't even know how to play fantasy football, to be honest with you. I watch it. We watch college football.
I like my 12-year-old girl and I love your videos.
Oh, yeah. Anytime we go to Goodwill, she says Harry Tornado would buy this, Mom.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm assuming that's her in the picture. So shout out you guys. Thanks for thinking of us when you're out thrifting. Watching from India. Look at there. Gautam Gunturu. Thanks for watching. Pakistan. 5 a.m. in Pakistan. You're watching Harry Tornado live stream. That's crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
So awesome.
What does Vero mean? Vero stands for Verified Rights Owner, Verified something. I don't know. It's just random. When companies are part of the Vero program, they have the right to say anytime you list something that they say you don't have permission to list, they have the right to pull that listing down. So like the best examples are Onesie, like the company that owns Onesie. You can't use the word Onesie. It'll definitely get you a Vero. Otterbox, Velcro. You can't use the word Velcro on eBay. All that will definitely get you a Vero. I used my last $5 to ask a question and I didn't post the question. Veronica Hippolito, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna refresh and then ask your question. I saw your super chat. It was
Somebody
empty.
Said, oh, I missed it.
Haley is the reason we all watch. Is that what you wanted me to say?
No.
Read my super chat. Okay. Oh wait, here's Veronica. Veronica, what does eBay mean? We found activity harmful for our eBay community. Contact eBay, and they looked into it and said same thing. No other explanation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. I'm so sorry. I would reach out to eBay for Business on Facebook. Go to Facebook and search eBay for Business and send them a Facebook message. Just say your name, the email address associated with your eBay account, and the zip code associated with your eBay account. Tell them what's going on and see if they can give you a further explanation on that. Long Live Vintage, $5 super chat. Y'all are a huge inspiration trying to get eBay and YouTube repair vids started, but it's tough. Watch you every day keeps me going. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I will say YouTube is a very tough nut to crack. I made videos every week for about 9 months before I was monetized. So worked for free, for 9 months. And then just kept going from there, kept building the momentum and riding that wave. So obviously it's, turned into a huge business opportunity for us now that we can do full time. But it's not typical. I don't think huge levels of success on YouTube is typical. Maybe if you're, have a good personality and, your videos are edited well and your videos constantly provide entertainment or education or some sort of value to the viewer. That's what I would focus on, providing some sort of value in your videos. So with like YouTube repair videos, those are good. They may not make your channel blow up with subscribers, but at least you're providing value to people. Utah Bongon, you missed my super chat. I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
We need some better way to keep up with this. Do you have plans to come back to Utah? I was pretty bummed. I was out of town when you came back down last time. Yeah, I'd love to come back. Really cool. Haley can come with me this time and see how pretty the town is. I'm sorry I couldn't come back when Drew and Joey came, but 5 resellers in one thrift store would be too many. 4 is perfect. 5 is too many. But yeah, we'll definitely come back and meet up with you again. Why is eBay not letting me sell Tommy Hilfiger? I don't know. Shouldn't have an issue selling Tommy Hilfiger. Does Haley have a YouTube channel? No.
No.
I think you're going to make one just to have like your name so you can like respond to comments and stuff. When people pick on me, you can stick up for me. Here's one. Thomas Lang, $5 super chat. Taxes, 1/4 of each item profit or 1/4 of total biz profit after all expenses. One thing I'm confused starting out. So it'll be so as a self-employed person, you should pay taxes quarterly. So for us, it'd be like every quarter, we just come up with our total quarterly profit and then pay our estimated income taxes on that. It wouldn't be each item, because if you sell one thing and make $10, you could just use that 10. You don't have to. You could use that $10 to buy something else for your business. So like after all expenses, that's what your actual profit. You pay tax on your profit. So it'll be after your cost of goods and reinvestment in new inventory and things like that. Not tax advice. Haley, do you still get up early to work out since you don't have to go to a 9 to 5 anymore? Or do you get to sleep in a little?
I still get up kind of early, but not 4 a.m. like I was when I was working.
It was, I'll be laying in bed and I hear her wake up at 4 to go work out. I'm just like, that sucks.
And now I'm like, where did I have all that motivation to get up at 4 a.m. and be at work at 7?
Yeah, now I think we look at like 6:30 most days, something like 7, that. Yeah. 6:37.
I was trying to look for a comment because somebody was like, said how my name is spelled or something. Oh, I think I just saw it again. Well, Haley, do you miss your friends from your old job? Yes, I do very much.
Oh yeah, I miss the people I worked with too at the insurance underwriting. That's the only thing I miss. Just like, you go into a place and you sit next to 10 or 15 people every day for 8 hours a day for 2 years. Mm-hmm. You're gonna build relationships with them.
Yeah, right there. Mama with a camera. Everybody spell it.
Everybody spell it with me. Hayley.
Thank you so
LOL.
much.
I think I've seen 6 different spellings. Yeah. It is a very commonly.
I do get many different spellings, but I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Okay, let me go back down. We got that one. There's one from Kristen. Kristen's Epic Adventures $5 super chat. Hit Control F and search for their name, and it will highlight all the times they posted.
Ooh.
You can find their super chat. Control F. Okay. Let me try. Let's Control F. Utah. There's one. I saw that. Oh, wait, we can go up. Oh, there's one we missed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was recent. PH, $10 super chat. Are you two taking time for yourselves? I know y'all vacation and thrift, but seriously, are you taking we time? I think so.
We haven't really yet since we hit full time.
Yeah, I mean, we've been, I don't know, but it doesn't like feel like working. It's not like we're like trudging along. You know, we do whatever we want, and usually we want to list stuff and to ship stuff. So we're taking. We're going to Las Vegas, or we're going to Los Angeles for the YouTube thing, but we have an extra day or two to just like hang out and, enjoy each other.
Yeah. Is that?
That's a new one. Yeah. Elise Gross, $4.99 super chat. Is Hayley going to get a GoPro and start a second channel of her own? Also, I want Mo's channel where it's just daily Mo's.
I don't have the YouTube personality.
No, it takes, I mean, you're definitely more outgoing than you were in the beginning. She was really nervous about tonight's live stream. I'm like, once you get in there and the comments start flowing, you're not going to realize that there's 1,024 people watching.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Yeah, a lot of people think that I like don't let you speak. They're like, you need to let Hayley talk more. I'm like, she doesn't want to. I'm just like, I'm never going to just be like, all right, Hayley, what do you think about today's video?
Pretty much anywhere we go, Josh does the talking for both of us.
It's Hayley just adds in snippets just to like put me into context. Sometimes maybe I'll say something inappropriate and she's like, he didn't actually mean that. What he means is she keeps me in line.
Okay, there's another 10 up there at the top.
Oh gosh, there's too many. Okay. Where main resell. I don't know where it is. $4.99. Mo's, where's the supervisor?
Here he comes.
There he is. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that. Main resale. Okay, $10 super chat. Your channel inspired us to start eBay and Amazon. We'll be well over 60K Amazon and 40K on eBay this year. New goods inspector. Thank you so much for all the inspiration. Just might go full time in 2022. That is awesome, guys. There's so many ways to win when it comes to reselling. You can sell so many different things on so many different platforms. Like you can tailor the experience to whatever you want. You can have it be as big or as little as you want. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching and being inspired by us, and then growing something, your own business into something so serious. I love it. Good vibes. Absolutely. All right, no more super chats. I'm trying to keep up with everything. This is so hard. Okay, we already got that one. Big dog Austin. What's up, man? I'm a big fan. Sending love from St. Pete, Florida. Come through. I own a handyman business, and I've been doing storage cleanups and started reselling heavy. Got over 2K items to sell, but so busy. Hey, man, as a handyman in Florida, you're probably up to your eyeballs in work. If you're a good quality handyman, like you're always going to have business. So that's awesome that you can, pair a highly profitable handyman business with a reselling business as well. You can look into like selling wholesale lots to like local resellers. I know of a ton of resellers in Florida. I don't know where St. Pete is exactly, but a lot of resellers in Florida. You could be able to move those items in bulk. Just because I feel like if you haven't started yet, if you haven't started listing stuff yet, and you have 2,000 items, that can be a little overwhelming, and you don't want to overwhelm yourself at first. Harry T and Hayley, just starting out, what would your advice be to a newcomer? We talked about that earlier in the video, so definitely go back and watch that. Basically, just start slow, Start with small items. Start with less expensive items. Learn shipping. Learn the appropriate way to ship stuff first before you do anything else. And also before you get started, open a separate checking account. Do that first, because the last thing you want is to get 6 or 12 months into this thing, and then you get your first year and you have to figure out how much you owe in taxes, and it's just a huge headache trying to go through your personal account, trying to figure out what was what. How did the both of you meet? We met working
at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Fun fact, we'll talk about this. I was looking for a job, and I got offered a job at Brugger's Bagels for like $9.50 an hour, and also got offered a job at Chick-fil-A for like $7.50 an hour. And I had already worked at Chick-fil-A like a year prior to that, so I had a little bit of experience. And for some reason, I was broke at the time. Like, I didn't have a pot to pee in. And for some reason, I was like, I just think Chick-fil-A is the place for me. And then I met Hayley.
Yep.
So I sacrificed $2 for you. I hope you did. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's funny because we worked together for a couple months, and then you left to go to college. And then we didn't really start talking and dating until after she left. I was too nervous. When are you guys coming to Los Angeles? It'll be the end of September, like I think the 27th or 28th through the 1st, October 1st. No more super chats. John Tyler, $9.99.
How cool.
Oh, yeah.
Clemson, so.
Anderson, South Carolina. Just want to say, love your content. By far the best resell YouTubers I've seen. When you go to the flea markets, keep your eyes open for vintage Pepsi items. We will. I'm always on the lookout for old, signs and decor and stuff like that. Thank you so much for the super chat. PH, did you just sent something? Any chance you give a rough rev split between YouTube and reselling? If I was dumb, I'm guessing 40% selling and 60%. I don't want to get into it too detailed. Just know that we've been super blessed on YouTube. YouTube has just become something that neither of us have ever thought it could be. We could certainly, if we didn't make any more money on YouTube, we could still resell, even though viewer sales or anything like that, and still make plenty of money to live off of, be a full-time job. We've been using YouTube money to pay off debt. We just paid our last debt like 2 days ago. It hasn't cleared the bank yet. It's Hayley's last student loan, but once that clears, we'll be completely debt-free other than our house. And all that is because of YouTube. And we paid off both of our cars, both of our student loans. And it's all because of YouTube, all because of you guys. So we definitely appreciate that. Okay, $4.99 super chat. Retired girl from Oklahoma, been selling for a month, made a few hundred, plan on a few thousand monthly in a year. Enjoy your life, Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, thank you so much. I think that's a great plan. Start out slow and grow it from there. For sure, that's the way to do it. If you did the YouTube without reselling, you become a hoarder. Yeah. Lately we've gotten to this really nice flow of things where, like, while I'm editing videos, Hayley's in the garage, like, photographing or cleaning or listing stuff. So, like, it used to be, I would thrift and then have to go make the video, and then I'd be tired. And so that's why the death pile was getting so backed up. But now that Hayley's she listed all those Rally Roots hats in a day, 100 listings in a day, photograph and listed. It was. I could never do that. So it definitely helps. How do you make money on YouTube? Obviously super chats. If you've seen that here, that's awesome. But we get paid it's called ad revenue, AdSense on YouTube. So for every, with reselling content, like if you're making videos about thrifting, reselling, stuff like that, generally a channel is going to make about $12 to $15 for every 1,000 views that they get. And that can add up pretty quickly. Like there's a website called Social Blade. And on there, you can type in any YouTube channel's name, and you can see how many views they've had over the last 30 days or 6 months or something. And the best example is, I think like 2 or 3 months ago, Cincinnati Picker's channel really took off, and he had just over 5 million views in a month, which at $10 CPM, which is probably lower than he's actually making, he had $50,000 in a month. So he probably actually made closer to $60,000 in a month just by making reselling yard sale videos. So yeah, we don't make that much, but he did that much roughly.
Someone's from Lexington, South Carolina.
Oh, do you get scammers from eBay? When you first start out, you're going to get scammers. People are going to ask you to text them or send them your PayPal info. It's all a scam. Always ignore them. Never do anything like that. We got that one. Oh yeah, we did that one. Okay, and we got that one. Okay. Okay, I think Curtis, no Jacksons at all. I have so much respect for you grinders. I'm glad what I sell is less than 4 ounces. I can't go hunt like y'all. Too much patience. Thank you so much. It's definitely a grind, especially if you're starting YouTube or starting reselling. You got to get out there, and it definitely takes work. But thank you for that podcast win. Joey is sick. Joey's sick right now. So once he gets all better and feeling up to it, we'll get another podcast episode out. Help, I got banned without reason. I can think about eBay my 4th day. Do you think it's because I added emoticons in my title? I don't think you get banned for that, but that's not something I would do. That's not going to help you. It's just a waste of space in your title. You probably listed something that you weren't supposed to list, like, I don't know, a medical device or something like that. Again, I'd reach out to eBay for Business on Facebook, send them a message, and see if they can help you out. Allison Boyce said, "Can you see my super chat?" I cannot. I don't see any new super chats at the moment because I told you to stop. Don't send anymore. We're trying to wind this down. Daniel Wackerhagen. That's a cool name. Hey Josh, I'm 13. I'm from Greenville. Love the videos. Made about 2,000 on eBay. 13. Awesome. Made 2,000 on eBay so far. Run my business out of my closet. With the support of my dad and his SSN. That is awesome, so awesome, man. Like, oh my gosh, I love it. $2,000 at age 13. You're a millionaire to your friends, man. Oh my gosh. I know 30-year-olds that don't have $2,000. That's awesome. Keep going, man. Keep doing it. Save for taxes. Make sure you have everything organized. Make sure you're doing it right. But I love it, man. If you keep hustling, if you keep working at this, you still think about college. I'm not telling you not to do that, but I'm a college dropout, and we're fairly successful. So there are other ways to win in life other than going to college. I'm not saying, just my own personal opinion. I'm not anti-college to the bone, maybe just through my first couple of skin layers. But yeah, when I see somebody like that, who's like a natural entrepreneur, like a 13-year-old making $2,000 working out of their closet, I don't think college has a lot to help that person. Maybe some guidance, like focusing their skills, but somebody that has that level of like raw skill and like raw entrepreneurial spirit, they're going to be successful no matter what they do. So keep it up, man. Gracie, my sister sold about 5 items on eBay, but none of them have paid. She doesn't know what to do. It's been over a week and the buyers still haven't paid. Yeah, that's going to happen, especially if you just start out. Generally, eBay is going to step in after like 3 days or so, and they're going to ask the buyer to pay and give them like another 24 hours. And if they don't pay, they'll ding the buyer's account for a non-payment, and then they'll cancel the order for you. You can go in and manually cancel the order and just say something was wrong with the buyer's shipping address, or the buyer asked to cancel or something. Because obviously if they haven't paid over a week, then they probably want to cancel. Daniel, 3 super chats. I give up. I didn't see.
We saw Dan's.
Did we?
Yeah.
What was Dan's?
It was the first one without the comment.
First one was out the comment, and then we saw another one.
Yeah.
He said 3. I don't remember what he said. I know his name though. Let your wife talk more in your videos. Do you see the one for 49? Yeah, we saw that one. We saw the 49. Yeah, we saw that one. The only was the 49, the 20, and the 5. Oh, Kelly. Did we get Kelly's?
No, we didn't get Kelly's.
Okay,
we didn't answer that question.
We answered the question, but we didn't get.
Chick-fil-A is the answer.
Yeah, we met while working at Chick-fil-A, the best chicken restaurant, probably the best restaurant, the best quick service restaurant that there is. Greetings from Belgium. Hello, Belgium. It's late there. You need to get to bed.
Drew and Dawn's live chat last night lasted over 3 hours. I believe it.
I do believe it. Those guys are wild. I thought about joining them early, but I was like, I'm too old for that. Josh, you said get a separate account for eBay. Does it have to be a business account? I know the fees are different. Like a checking account? No, it doesn't have to be a business account. If you have an LLC and you want to develop your business, then you will need a business checking account. But if you don't have an LLC and you just want some financial separation, you can just open a separate regular checking account. I bought golf clubs today because of Josh. A goodbye, probably. Mike, Mike is going to be the last super chat. No more. We gotta get out of here. Are you guys going to up your shoe game? StockX or buy to flip higher end shoes? No, I don't. I mean, we may sell more shoes, but I don't know anything about, trying to get drops from Nike or Yeezys or anything like that. If you don't have a knowledge about that and you're just trying to chase that category for money, you're just going to end up buying fake shoes without knowing it or just messing it up. I'd rather just focus on buying shoes for $650 and selling them for 30, 40, 50 bucks rather than try to buy shoes for 200 to sell for 1,000. I know you can make it. A lot of people make full-time livings just doing big shoe flips like that, but I don't have that knowledge. And honestly, I don't have the passion either. I don't care about hype shoes and stuff like that. If you try to sell something that you don't have a passion for and you're just in it for the money, you're gonna screw something up. What program do you edit your videos with? I use Power Director 19. Power Director 19. It's awesome. It's like $120 one time. Use it for every video. Think about starting a YouTube channel. I want it to be a mix of reselling content and sales training type information. Any suggestions on getting started? Just get started. Start making videos, man. Your first 100 videos are going to be garbage. Just get that in your mind and then just keep going from there. Just keep making videos. Again, it's probably going to take most people. It's going to take you at least a year before you get any type of audience following you. I would just keep your videos short, sweet, to the point. Cut out the fluff. Cut out the BS. Make sure you're providing value to the people watching, and just keep trying to get better and better with each upload.
I think this lady's asked that question multiple times. Go.
That one?
Gloria. Mm-hmm.
Gloria?
Mm-hmm.
Gloria. Hey, new viewer. In the last few months, I've got the inventory system down. Wanted to know what you recommend for financial. Yeah, so I would just, again, open a separate checking account just for the business. Have all your money come into that account for the business. All your business expenses come out of that account. And that separation from your personal account will really, once you do that, everything else is pretty easy. Honestly, you could just do that. And then the balance of that account, if you put $1,000 in that account or $500 or whatever, and then you just constantly, sales coming in, expenses going out, the balance of that account minus the original $500 is basically your revenue, your profit. Your income minus your expenses is your profit. So just have that separate account, and then you can go a little bit further with GoDaddy bookkeeping or QuickBooks or something like that. Best states for garage sales. Apparently Ohio. Apparently. I don't know. I see Cincinnati Picker and Ben Race at Resale and Shad Juice and all those guys. They have such good luck at thrift stores. Florida is terrible. South Carolina, we just don't have very many at all. I don't get it. Do you need a business license to sell on eBay? No. You'd only need a business license typically if you have like a brick and mortar storefront, or if you want to set up at we have like a farmer's market in Columbia where we live, and they do require a business license to set up a booth there. How do you clean golf bags? Wait, where'd it go? How do you clean golf bags? Soap and water and a brush, some sort of brush. Are you ever going to the 127 sales? Probably not. That's maybe next year. Maybe next year. What is Hayley's least favorite part of eBay so far?
I'm so bad with questions on the spot. I don't know. I guess probably that eBay allows a buyer to wait 4 days before paying.
Yeah. And returns. That's probably your most, because we got 2 of them and they both came pretty quickly, like within like 2 days. So it's just part, especially with clothing, it's just part of it. But hope Hayley and you, Josh, have Q&A live more often. Green Star, thank you so much. I think right
now I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah, you're getting the hang of it. She told me, she's like, no more than an hour, and we've been going for almost an hour and a half. She's probably be like, why did you make me do that for an hour and a half? All right, so I think we're caught up. Are we caught up here? I don't see any more super chats.
Everyone keeps asking what my YouTube personality or whatever is.
I think we're gonna go with Hayley Tornado.
I guess.
It's Harry Tornado, Hayley Tornado. A lot of people have like the weather thing, like, oh, Hurricane Hayley or hailstorm, but it's not. Harry Tornado isn't like weather related. It's just
because you're messy.
It's just because I'm messy. So I think Hayley Tornado is appropriate. Harry Tornado and Hayley Tornado. Do you keep receipts for taxes? Most times, usually only if they're over $75. The IRS isn't going to require proof that I got 10 things at the Goodwill bins for 50 cents on half off day. It's
just don't go with Hayley. Yeah, we won't do that.
Haley.
Haley's comment. Hayley tornado is great. Ha ha
ha. Does Hayley have her own eBay account? Nope.
No.
Our store is together. We are married. We are one flesh.
Thank you.
Art Vandalay, thanks. I don't thank you for that because I told you not to do it and you already sent one. All right, guys, we are going to sign out of here. 986 people watching. Thank you guys so much. We've had such a good month with eBay and YouTube, and you guys have been so supportive. Now, obviously tonight with all the super chats and watching all of our videos, and like with the hat deal, we've already got like 90 something bids on all the hats. I'm sure that most of those are you guys. So we definitely appreciate all the support. If it wasn't for, viewers on YouTube, this wouldn't be anything. We wouldn't have a channel. We wouldn't have, a job, I guess, just reselling, which, the YouTube is really fun. Haley's getting into it. We had some viewer mail the other day, came to our PO box, and
I love viewer mail. It's so fun.
It's really cool that we can.
I feel so honored.
It is. It's like we feel honored that people take the time out of their day to not only like write a handwritten letter, but also like pay to like send us stuff for free and all. It's crazy. But thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. I'm so sorry if you sent it. Did somebody else just send one?
There's two up there.
Oh, that one. RIPG, $5. I sent you a message on Instagram of a baseball. I wonder if you can tell who signed it. Thank you. Well, first of all, thank you for the super chat. Chances are I probably can't do that. I don't know anything about autographs, but I will take a look at it for you. But thank you guys so much for all the support. We love you so much. We appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next one, which will be Thursday. New video coming out Thursday. Thank you guys so much. Love you so much.